Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I'm here with day 6 to day 10 for the December daily. And I put about 15 to 20 minutes per page, and that's about all that I'm allowing myself. I think there's one day that I did about 30 minutes, and if you do any kind of scrapbooking late at night, for me anyway, I find that it takes me double the time to do anything just because the brain isn't functioning as well. So I think there was one night that I did a page. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning so that I could get it done. And it took me half an hour instead of 15 minutes. But what I decided was where I spent so much time on each of these days, from November till December 10th, by the time I finished day 31st or day 31, was that once, when I go day to day and I put the pictures in, my pages are pretty much embellished. They got quite a bit of embellishment. I might add some sticker letters to kind of put a little title to it, some journaling, maybe a few stickers, and that's it. I'm just going to move on. And actually, one thing, I think I mentioned it in the last video, but it's one of the things that got erased. And then it's hard to remember, what got cut out and what didn't. But anyway, to me, this was kind of like almost like boring, because it was like, well, they've seen all my pages before. All I'm doing is adding, a few pictures and a little bit of journaling. So I was kind of wondering if it was worth it to do or not. So let me know your opinion. Should I keep doing these daily things like 5 days at a time, or just kind of put all the pictures in and then just kind of do a flip through once they're all done? I gotta be there anyway and film it. So, but I just thought it was a little kind of maybe a little boring, and the videos are so long. They're like 25 minutes because it's like 5 pages each time. And also, just to give you a little heads up, I have absolutely no layouts ahead, zero videos. So, and I'm back to work, and usually if I would have been off as long as I was, I would have been able to get a ton done. But where we did all that cooking and, decorating and all this other stuff, and Mason being here for 5 days, I almost got nothing done. I got, a few layouts, and they've already been posted, and I got day 6 to day 10 done for this video, and I got day 11 done tonight after work. And tomorrow night I don't have to get up the next morning, so I'm hoping to do a couple of them, and then the next day finish till day 15 before Christmas, and then hopefully we'll do the voiceover and get at least till day 15 done before Christmas Day, and then I will only be 10 days behind, so I won't feel as bad. And then it's going to be Christmas, so I don't know, from here till probably the 27th, which is like a week, right? I might only upload 2 videos in that 7 days, just because we have so much gift wrapping to do. It's ridiculous. We haven't wrapped anything, and plus, I work 12-hour days, so I'm gone for 14 hours a day. So anyway, I just want to give you a heads up. If you don't see anything, going up on the channel, it's just because of that crazy time of year. And usually I have videos ahead, but this time, 0. And so the bottom card, I took a little picture of, because this day here on day 6, my son had a hockey game. So I took a picture of my son on the ice, and then the bottom card there, I just put a little fact about, what he does. You always pick the number that is your age, or try to, because sometimes there's no number with that jersey number. No jersey with that number, but most year there is, and he picks the age that, or the number that's his age. So this year he picked number 15. And now I just thought it was kind of fun to put some little fun facts on each of the cards. So the top card, I put, this is Josh's first year midget. Only one, only one of two, which is sure different because most of the kids on the team are in grade 12. Half the team are in grade 12. The other 6 are grade 11. And then there's 2 grade 10. So for them, I mean, it's a big difference. You're talking like 3 years difference with the older kids. So it can actually get quite intimidating for midget. There's a lot of kids that drop hockey from Bantam to midget because of that age difference. I mean, we only have 2 on a team of 16 that's grade 10. So that's, that's huge, and it can be quite intimidating. And let me see. Oh, I guess I finished that day 6, and then I just put, hockey, we love it. And then there was another. I just took a picture of myself at hockey with the gloves, a puck, and a blanket, and I just put Hockey Mom 101: blanket, gloves, whistle, a seat to sit on, and then coffee. And then there was a list that I put, fun things, and I didn't completely finish it because Christmas is not here yet. So I'm sure there's going to be other fun stuff that's going to happen. Now on day 7, we didn't do too much. Well, my son at around 5:15 and the stores closed at 6. He wanted to go see, because he wanted an Alienware computer for Christmas, and he was all worried. He wanted to go to Future Shop and make sure that they had some in stock because he wanted to make sure he had some. So what I did was I took a picture of the computer, him at the computer, and then I took a picture of the price of the computer, which when we went to pick it up, it was $200 more. So that's what I put there. But they said if it comes on sale within 30 days, we can get some money back. So we're going to be watching for that. And then my daughter took a selfie of herself. That was the day she took it, and I just gotta love those selfies. And the letters are from my stash. They're mini markets and not mini markets, they're sticky keys, and then the Teresa Collins letters. I love those. I tried to see if they had any more, and they were all sold out. So hopefully Simon Says Stamps brings them back. And then there was a little gold sticker that was from my November hip kit, and I don't know if I have enough to do another page, so I decided that I was going to use my puffy stickers on my December daily. So it says "Oh So Happy," and then we had decided to, since we were in town and Future Shop is right across from Michael's, I decided to go to Michael's, and I said, 3 bodies. I get to have 3 things at 40% off or 50, whatever it was. And then my son found a drawing book that he wanted, like a sketching book. So it was like, I only get 2 things. But anyway, there was nothing else I wanted anyway. So he's like, well, I'll put it back, Mom. And I was like, no, that's fine. You can have your drawing book. And so, when he was younger, I was able to get, a 50% coupon for everybody. But now he's starting to like some stuff in Michael's too. So almost every time we go, there's something that we get him, whether it's, paints or markers or sketchbooks or so anyway, it's quite funny. And what else did I put? So I had that little Christmas tree there, and I put best, and then there was one of the puffy stickers just said life, so I put that there. And then the picture with the computer, I just put the type of computer it is, and it's an Alienware computer. And they're gaming computers, so, and they're super fast and have all kinds of memory and everything. And then I decided, December, I usually take December off just because I like to be home around Christmas and get things done and that kind of stuff. So that means that we get to catch up on a lot of our shows. So I went on the internet and, took image of Arrow because we love that show, and I put that on December 7th. Now on December 8th is when we started to do our cooking for Christmas. So the first day we went at it pretty easy. We just made some shortbread cookies, And so I took, quite a few pictures of the shortbread cookies. And that night we went shopping for the rest of the stuff that we needed to make the rest of our cooking. So we needed tenderflake, which reminds me, somebody asked me what tenderflake was. And what it is, and this is in Canada, but it's a pure lard, and it's to make dough, so like pie crust. And I'm sure everywhere else has something like that. It's just like lard, and then you just add your flour, and like this recipe here, it's 6 cups of flours, 1 beaten egg, and a tablespoon of vinegar. You add water to the mixture, and in the flour you add 2 teaspoons of salt, and you mix it up, and it's dough. And so I got a whole bunch of that dough prepared. Well, a whole bunch. I think I did like 2 that day, and then I did a few more some other days. Then my husband and I, like I said, we went shopping and picked up a few more things that we needed so that we could keep cooking the next day. And we stopped at McDonald's just to grab a hamburger. It was mostly just to sit down because we were so exhausted, because we kind of did the running around really quickly. Like, it wasn't a relaxed thing. It was quite a fast thing, because we didn't want to be coming home too late so that we could get up in the morning and get to it. We probably should have done a little bit of Christmas shopping that night, and we probably wouldn't had to shop this close to Christmas and not be done, but that's okay. Now, that night for supper, we had some taco salad. And like I said, the McDonald's, it was like later, it was like 9:30 at night, and we just stopped and shared a fry, and it was just basically just so we could sit down. So the last thing on the bottom, I had taken pictures of cooking the hamburger, and then what we cut to put in our taco salad. And then I just put that this is always a quick and easy meal, and we absolutely all love it. And it's been a favorite for many years, and all the kids love it. And it would be nice to have a whole bunch of recipes like that we all loved. That would be a lot of fun. And what else did I write? I'm going to take out the word holiday, and I'm just going to stick it to that top card. And then I took some enamel dots that look like peppermint, and I added it to a few cards on the layout. And again, I'm just really, I did a lot of the decorating when I got the pages ready. So now it's just a matter of just, adding a picture, adding maybe a few little stickers as titles, or, whatever. But that's it. And like this one here, I put with the dough and the tender flake, I put prep work. And then what else did I put as a title? I'll just put holiday as a title. And then I put with the McDonald's, I put it's a date. And then with the dough for the shortbread cookies, I just put cookies, and then I put a tab or tag, and I put shortbread. So that's going to finish off day 8, and I believe now that I am working on day 9. And that Canon selfie, it is awesome. I just flip it to that page, and then I go, yep, I want to get these done, and I just get it done. And I just want to say too, I wasn't able to film that tonight because my daughter came over and took my son to a movie tonight. So by the time he got home, I was ready for bed. I had already done my page 11, and I was working on this so that, I could upload that tomorrow night. And so I'll try to work on it tomorrow night, because after my 2 day shifts and I go on to do my night shifts, what I do is I try, it doesn't always work, but I try to stay up as late as I can so that I can sleep in the next morning, because that night I have to work nights. So tomorrow night, where I'm going to want to stay up late, I'll probably do like something and then go watch something with my husband for an hour, and then I'll say, okay, I'm going to go upstairs for another 15 minutes and do another page, and then I'll go back down. And then the last time that I come up, I'll do one more thing, and then I'll go to bed, because by then it'll be like midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock or something like that. So that's what I'm going to try and do tomorrow night. So I've cut down all the pictures, and on day 9, my daughter had texted me the day before, and she said, Mom, did you buy all my Christmas gifts yet? And I said, no. Why? And she said, because where she works, she could get 50% off on already on sale stuff. And she said, there's a really cute pair of sneakers that I really want, and it's on sale, and I can get them for another 50% off. So we met her because she has to be there. And so I bought her a pair of sneakers. Ended up, my son is outgrowing everything. So ended up buying him a hoodie, 4 t-shirts, and a pair of shoes for Mason, because they were really cheap too. So he got a good pair of Vans sneakers, and because he's got a wide foot, so he needs something of that nature so that it's not so tight on his feet. So I got him a good pair of little sneaker, and I gave it to him. I didn't even keep it for Christmas. He needed them now. I gave it to him when he came over here, and he was so excited. That kid loves anything you give him. He just gets so excited. And so anyway, so I just kind of took a mishmash of pictures, and once we were done, we had a quick supper in the mall, because there's all kinds of little restaurants that, you can eat there. And then we went to see Mockingjay, which is right next door to the mall. And then I also, well, I didn't. The kids, because I guess we did do a little bit of Christmas shopping that night. I bought something for my nephew. Anyway, we were at Toys R Us, and they had masks of Ninja Turtles there. And my kids, my middle daughter and my son, went around the corner, put a ninja mask on their face, and took a selfie. And then now you can airdrop these things. So, and then they came over and airdropped the picture on my phone, and I just thought it was so funny. So I'm going to use that picture on this layout. I took a selfie with my daughter, and I'm going to put that on the layout. I took a selfie of myself, which I don't normally do, but I actually like that selfie. So I might actually use it as a bigger picture and do a layout about myself, because I haven't done one since last year. Or not last year, at the beginning of the year in January. I've been in more pictures this year than I've ever been before. So kudos to myself, pat on the back. But one of my goals next year is to take more pictures of myself and scrap more about myself. And that layout is coming out with all the goals. And I'm just writing them down right now, and then I'll figure out a layout, to do with it. And every time this time of year, I get, kind of excited. And, you can write down a whole bunch of goals, and I'm realistic. I know there is absolutely no way that I can accomplish every goal on that list. It's almost like a wish list. How many of those can I get done this year? This is what I'd like to do. How many of those can I knock off? I can tell you one of my biggest goals last year was to get 240 layouts done this year. And that is probably the most scrapbooking that I've ever done in 1 year. A lot of times, and that was another thing. It used to bug me when I didn't count how many layouts I did. And so this year, that was my way of counting, and I did it right from January 1st. I did my 2014 and then my /240, and I started with 001, and I think I'm up to 213 right now, not including, I think I went up to day 12, or 11, adding those numbers on because they are complete. They have pictures in them, they have journaling, they're done. So I'm going to go back to the videos where I had put December daily, date, whatever. Now I'm adding process video, and then I'm putting what page that is. So I added a few journaling cards. I did quite a bit of journaling. I tried to take more pics with the kids, and for someone who does so much scrapbooking, I'm not in the scrapbook very much. And then I put Mom and Kate, and so that's why it's going to be one of my goals. And then I put, with the picture of me, I put count your blessings, and then I put we all have struggles in our lives, but this time of year is a good time to count your blessings, because life is life. Nothing ever goes right all the time. Like, I don't share a lot of that stuff. Most of that stuff I don't share on Facebook or on YouTube, because for me, it's not that I try to pretend that life is rosy, because it's not. Life, a lot of times it's a struggle, but I want to remain positive. So if I focus on the positive, then I feel better about it, if that makes any sense. So that's just my way of looking at it, I guess. And, I just, to me, this is a place to feel uplifted, happy, and tell funny stories, and not tell sad stories all the time, and making me feel bad, making you feel bad. So that's what I wanted to do here, just to acknowledge it. There is tough times, and I'll say to one of my friends, this sucks, like this literally sucks, and she'll say, yeah, and I say, but tomorrow's here, so we gotta do it all over again tomorrow. So and that's just my way of just kind of reminding myself, and then just kind of, again, focusing on the positive. Day 10 was prep work day. So what we did was we cut up all the stuff that we needed for the pizza rolls. I did a bunch more of those doughs for that. This was for the meat pie, which was, the day after. Was it the day after? A couple days after. But I was just, because the dough is good for a week in the fridge, so I was just making them, because they're quite, they're hard on the back, because, they take a bit of time to come together. And I didn't want to do them all in the same day. So I got my dough ready, and I did all the prep work. I cut all the pepperoni, all the salami, and there was a whole bunch of stuff to cut. Mushrooms and onions, and what else? There was just so much stuff to cut. I just felt like I was cutting. Then I wanted to, again, because it is December and I had a bunch of vacation, we had more time to watch TV. So I printed more TV shows that we watch, and two of our other absolute favorites are Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. I love anything that has fire, the fire department, the police department, paramedics, and the hospital. Those are just the types of shows that I really love. Like, they'll be announcing, new series on TV, and if it's any of that category, I'm like, yeah, we got to tape that. And my husband will be like, but we have so many shows to watch. Yeah, well, then just tape it. We'll tape it all year, all season. And then in the summer, when we have nothing to watch, we'll have 20 episodes to watch, or 15, or however there is in that particular season. So that's what we do a lot of times, because we have so many shows to watch. We keep some for the summer. They just stay on our PVR, and we watch them in the summer. So that is just, perfect. So now, what am I journaling? I just put next to the shopping, we still have a bunch of shopping to do this week. I'm focusing on getting the cooking done. We will worry about gifts next week. I felt if this part was done, then I could just kind of move on to that next week. Now, of course, I had to put a cup of coffee on there, and then I just took one of my stamp sets and stamped sweet because coffee's just sweet. And that is going to wrap up days 6 to 10. So if you enjoy that series, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and giving me your opinion whether you want me to keep doing every day and just adding a few pictures.